This episode of Out and About is brought to you by the Wayside Inn and Restaurant, a historic inn providing great food and hospitality since 1910. When you're here, you're home.
Hey, I'm Anna.
I'm Emily.
And it's 7 a.m. in Bethlehem, New Hampshire.
Good morning.
We're just outside of Rek Lis Brewing Company. Ian's inside. He's been here since 6 a.m. brewing up a new beer that hopefully we'll get to try in the next 2 weeks.
We have no idea what's going to be happening today. All we want to learn is what it takes to put this delicious beer on their tables. Get some beer! Come on, man. I'm sorry.
Hello, ladies. How are you today?
Good. We're gonna brew some beer today.
Yeah, I've got a New England IPA approved. Do you want to see how we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Let's go. This is going to be a gluten-reduced New England IPA, something nobody's ever done in the history of making beer. So this is a big day for all of us. I use a little bit of this malt. It's called acidulated or acid malt. Try the same thing with it. And that's because there's acid in there. There's natural acid, lactic acid. It'll go faster. There you go. We really like to get healthy yeast because in getting healthy yeast we can reuse it. To know if it's good or not, you have to literally feel it and you have to smell it. A whole handful. Don't be shy. Right down there.
Smells like beer.
It should smell like beer or bread or yeast. What it shouldn't smell like is something bad. Right now in the Tiny's, there's nothing but beer with a CO2 layer on top of it. And so Steven is pushing more CO2 into the top of it, creating a lot of pressure, which pushes the beer through the bottom and into the kegs.
Cheers.
So, yeah, cheers. It's not carbonated yet or anything like that. Sometimes this is the best way to drink beer, before it's carbonated or before it's cold, because you can really taste the beer.
I think it's boiling over.
Yep. And it will continue to do that.
Oh, okay.
That happens all the time. We're going to throw all these hops in, and we're going to let them steep just like you would a tea leaf or something like that in the beer.
Yeah.
So we'll take all these hops. Now what we're going to do is get them good and wet and then just let them sit there. Pull the air toward you with your hand.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Yeah, and that's all the hops that you smell right now. Now, as long as the bag floats, that means there's still air in the pellets. Once it sinks down by itself, then you'll know that the hops are saturated completely.
We're close, right?
I think so. Nice work, ladies. You guys would make really good brewers. Chinook is one. This is an American. Stick your head right in there.
I love smoked beers.
It smells like
Yeah.
One of my
Yeah,
favorites.
me too.
rabbit
That's
food.
it.
Maybe it's just because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Kind of smells like shaving cream and pine sol, but in a good way.
But that's what makes beer right there.
Yep.
For sure. We are now transferring beer into the fermenter. This is the temperature it's going in at. This will come up to about 70. After the beer ferments in these, which takes about 10 days, that's primary and secondary, you can then chill the beer in here and then you can carbonate it in here as well. The beer is happily coming into its new home. I'm going to live in here for about a week. week and a half, and then we're gonna move it into another fermenter where it will settle down even more, and then from there we're just gonna move into its keg.
You know a lot about beer,
Well,
like mad scientist.
It might seem like that, but I literally know like this much on an infinite scale of knowing things about beer, and I'm not kidding you. There's so much to know and learn. I learn every time I brew. I learn something new. Okay, so you guys have seen how the beer is made. You learned a lot today. You see where we make it. You want to see where it comes out?
Let's go. Let's see it.
Let's go. Let's go check it out. So good.
Who knew that brewing beer would be so much? We started today off at 7 o'clock in the morning. Ian's been here since 6 a.m. There's a lot of things that go into brewing beer, and really this is the first time we've had the opportunity to sit down all day, and drink a beer. So cheers to that.
Hey guys! Yeah, Ian, like he's the only one that does work around here.
My lovely lady love.
I heard just everybody's drinking. I need a little beer too after all my hard work.
You've been doing a lot.
Okay, so now that we have a minute to relax, kind of sit down,
Yes.
I'd really love to hear how Rek Lis got started.
Essentially, it started because of beer, right?
Right.
Right. So I guess that's where we
The
should
love
start.
of beer. I can't remember when, but she goes, so what do you want to do with your life? And I was like, I'd really love to brew beer again. Have a brewery, a small brewery. And she's like, that's what we're going to do.
So you guys officially opened Rek Lis out of a shed just down the street.
Just down the street.
Columbus Day 2016.
Yes.
Okay.
In
and
our
how-
backyard.
How long did that last?
1 year exactly. We closed it Columbus Day 2017
Because
we wanted to do something more.
Well, we had to.
And
Well, we couldn't contain. So
and it was just blowing.
we were brewing in a 12 by 12 shed on a 1-barrel system, and every weekend we were selling out.
But aside from the beer, though, you know, people love coming to this place because of the way it makes them feel. And I mean, look around; it's super cozy, comfortable. It's a warm environment. It's in a place where people are meant to talk to each other and build relationships.
So now you know a little bit about Rek Lis. No, but you know what's happening is in about 3 hours, Rek Lis is opening. Woohoo! And it's Friday night. Oh yeah. We think it's so awesome, so you have to come and hang out and about New Hampshire. You gonna come hang out
Come
with us
see us
tonight?
tonight.
Mom.
I think we're gonna need some good food and some good beer.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you
This
so
is
much.
our midday snack. Oh, sorry, babe.
Yeah, I've been smoking, baby, can't feel it. Give no cup, just give me a puff, 'cause you know how I love that stuff. Give me just one more puff of that wood. I plan on feeling much better before too long. Try to get one more of that wood gone.
What a day. It was an amazing, full, packed day spent with Ian. I mean, really, there's something to be said for brewing craft beer like this. So there's a lot of science, experience, knowledge that goes into making beer, and Ian knows it all.
Getting to spend some time with Ian and Marlena and learning how much they give to the community was probably the best part. Like, you can't help but love them. They're really awesome people. So remember to drink responsibly.